Yeah, well, I think you're right that the candidate's remarks, which he made, were deeply offensive. I'm not going to defend the remarks. They're shocking and stupid. But he's also come forward and said he was 22 at the time, 7 years ago. Oh, he is mortified, as he should be. He doesn't want to cause any embarrassment, and he doesn't hold those views now. So he has apologised deeply, and he certainly doesn't hold those views now. Oh, no, I agree. Stupid is stupid is stupid. I'm not here giving the bloke a pat on the back. But let's go to what the real contrast here is. The Liberals have just been forced to dump another one of their extreme right-wing candidates.
They did dump their candidate, Mr. Shorten.
Yeah, hang on. Greggy. I'm Greg. I'm going to do the courtesy of finishing a question. You will get your go. Now, yeah, I understand the question. What I'm saying is that this Jessica Whelan, she said what she believes now. She said what she believes now, and it reflects on what she thinks now. What our fellow said was he said it 7 years ago when he was 22, and he's clearly regretted and apologised for it. He understands. He doesn't think that now. He certainly doesn't think it at all. He understands that. The Liberal candidate, not only was these contemporary remarks, but then they tried to cover it up. They didn't put their hand up and say, no, this is wrong. They said, what, we got a conspiracy theory of hackers. Federal police were going to be called in. So the way that they've tried to cover it up, and it reflects very poorly on the Liberal Party.
He's made comments, he's associated himself with subject matter that's completely wrong. He's owned that, he's apologised. I believe his apology is sincere. That sits in stark contrast to the culture of contemporary extremism that seems to be taking over the Liberal and National parties. I think the Prime Minister's in town today, and I, for one, as a proud Victorian, would like to know exactly. I want answers to those questions about whether that United Patriots Front fellow, Erickson, was engaged by the Prime Minister, these are the allegations, to interfere in the Victorian election last year. I think we're entitled to those answers. We're also entitled, when people make a mistake, they stand up, they admit to it, they apologise, and they're sincere in that. And that's exactly what the candidate for Melbourne has done. And that does sit in stark contrast with many others.
Why isn't Luke Creasey here when these tunnels mainly run through Melbourne?
Hang on, there's plenty of questions, and in order to have it, this is actually the seat of McNamara. Next question.
The train line goes through Melbourne.
Well, train lines go through the whole of Victoria. Why don't I have every Victorian Labor person here? Come on, fair's fair.